How's it going, lads? Marshall here. Welcome back to another review on the channel. It's tradition now that this guy gets a flashback every single year. I swear on it. FB Witsel, I swear he gets a special card every single year. Even if he doesn't have the greatest year. Gets a flashback. I think this is like 2, maybe 3 years in a row he's got a flashback now. Hey, you know what we're going to do? We're going to review. We're going to see if he's worth the coins. We're going to see what he's good at, what he's bad at, and everything about the cards. So if you do enjoy him, leave a like on the review. That's all I ask. Get amongst the comments as well, because I think this one's going to be a debated one where a lot of people will think, is it even worth getting this guy? Because a lot of the Bundesliga tots, which is right now, will be pretty much discard price. Obviously, you got the exceptions, and Kunku, Bellingham as well, and you have others as well, like Lewandowski. Still think he's actually quite a high price, whereas Haaland, he's about the 800k mark. But we're going to focus on Witsel in this review. He's got 4-star combo, right foots, primarily, mediums, and he's 6'1". Now, his stats are utterly sensational, and what I will say straight away is I used the Hunter Chems now. I think you can actually see that by the stat layouts on the cards. So, I used Hunter, right? I didn't exactly use Engine, but he still felt clunky. I think if I used Engine as well to get rid of the clunkiness, he still would have felt clunky. It's just that kind of body type, that kind of player in game, where he's not going to feel as smooth as like different midfielders. In comparison to like a box-to-box Fred, he's not going to feel as like good on the ball as someone like a Fred, but he is really, really useful in this game, and we'll get into why and how during the gameplay. Pace-wise, he's got 83 acceleration, 84 sprint speed. He's not exactly like rapid, like sensationally quick, so I think the pace does let him down, even with the enhancement of a Hunter, if you want, say, like a Catalyst, an Engine, even a Shadow if you want to be like that. Anchor? Maybe an Anchor. But, yeah, he's not exactly quick, but the thing is, he's always in your opponent's faces. He's got a lot of aggression on him, great strength from 95, and his interceptions in defensive positioning, wow, just wow. Now, going forwards, what does he have to offer? Just smash it, man. He's got 90 shot power, 90 volleys as well. Decent penalties on the lad, too. And his attack position is 86, which is actually really good for his position. He's got 91 vision, 99 short pass, with 92 long pass and 83 curve. Dribbling looks absolutely sensational. Like I did say, it's not as fluid as you possibly would want it to be at this stage in the year, but he offers you a different type of midfielder, an absolute boss of a midfielder with presence. 91 agility, 92 ball control, with 95 reactions, and 98 composure. Great interceptions, 94. Defensive awareness, 93. That's amazing, by the way, for a centre-mid. Normally, 93 plus, that is reserved for the centre-back, so that is fantastic. And he does have 95 strength with 90 stamina. Player traits, he's got solid play and leadership, which I honestly don't think they do too much. Isn't like one of them where you get a captain's armband if someone gets subbed off? Honestly, one of them's literally pointless. It might not even be this. Or that might actually be leadership. But anyways, guys, let's get in the gameplay, see how we did. So here we go, lads, into the gameplay. I played 3 games. That sounded like a voice break. 3 games tonight with FB Witsel, and he did very, very well. And he's going to like showcase you exactly that in the highlights and some of the lowlights that sometimes happen. Like I did say, just keep an eye on him on the ball when he does his twists and turns. They aren't always, I don't know, like normal to see. Sometimes with midfielders, it's very fluid, quick movements, quick left stick dribbling, quick coming out with the 4-star skills, etc, etc. With it, and they're all like at different angles, like 45, less like 22 degrees. This guy seems to turn in right angles, mate. 90 degrees only seems to be FB Witsel's forte. Played a big part in the Haaland goal right there. By the way, if you want to see Haaland review, let me know. Diaby, etc, etc. Had them all in this team as well, and I'll get those out to you guys as well. FB Witsel kind of did command the midfield. I'll give him that. Played a 4-2-3-1 tonight. Him and Dele Alli were my CDMs. And they were playing like box-to-box CDMs. You're going to see a lot of interceptions from FB Witsel as well. And he shone. He shone. Like, he was the main man in midfields that brought the presence about. You can see a lot of these attacks are coming from the man with the afro, FB Witsel. And I like saying Witsel. You might have actually like noticed that through this review. I just like saying it. By the way, the agility, right? Even though it doesn't feel like amazing on the ball when it does come to turning, this helps him with his manual jockey so much. And you would have seen it in that clip, just like this one, literally earlier on in the clip. The left stick jockey, it is always enhanced if you've got better balance and agility. So for a CDM to have such great agility in 91, a balance of 86, this guy's very good with the manual jockey. So if you play FIFA and you like to actually control your players, you'll enjoy Axel Witsel. Get in the box here, smash it back, and their jobs are good enough. But yeah, the agility's good, especially for the manual jockey, and I think he's a bit clunky when he is on the ball. So despite the 91 agility and 92 ball control, etc., etc., his first touch is incredible, by the way. I'm not knocking that. He just doesn't feel like as amazing on the ball as you would expect someone else. So I did want to point that out in case potentially one of you guys got him and thought, you know what, he's a little bit like clunky. He's a bit, I don't know. Sometimes players feel really good on the ball. Axel Witsel, he's not kind of one of those. He feels effective on the ball. He doesn't feel like sensationally fluid or anything like that. So going for his pros and cons. By the way, you can see the play information on the left-hand side of your screen as well. I'm getting a new screen, by the way, and also an end screen. That's returning, boys. That's returning. And that will be coming very, very soon. Keep your eyes peeled on the channel for that. Now, Axel Witsel, he's got a long reach. You've seen it there. He's very tall. He's 6'1", but he's going on 6'8" with his afro. So when you do go in for the slide challenge, he just seems to have extra leg room. It's like being on an aeroplane and you're sitting next to the exit. You just got so much leg room, you don't know what to do with it. So what I did with it was random slides into areas where I thought or basically predicted my opponents would turn into. And often it actually paid off for me because he was putting a foot in and getting the ball back. I like doing that with him as well. What you just seen there, flicking the right stick. Seem to have really good control over the ball. Pros and cons, we'll list them before we get into the summary. Interceptions. Incredible. Like I said very early on, his defensive position and position in general is sensational, and he does intercept a lot of the ball with the 94 interceptions. I go for the chip here, very unlucky as well. His power, his raw presence. Shot power is also a pro. Passing, sensational at times. Good and lucky with the header. First touch and box to box. If I was to say some cons, it would be that he's clunky. He's not like as agile as other midfielders. Even though it benefits him in the manual jockeying, it doesn't benefit him in the dribble. And his pace. Even though I did use Hunter to maximise it as much as I possibly could, he still felt quite slow from time to time. With that being said, let's get a summary. Let's give you my ratings. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Now that was Axel Witsel, Dortmund's Belgian midfielder, who I actually believe he's a free transfer this summer, lads. Does that mean we'll get an end of a Euro Witsel? Would that happen? So we've got like a 93 flashback now. Is it safe to say, like, he's not going to get a better card? Because if he does get a better card, it's pretty pointless, this SBC in general. Say if he gets like a 95 end of era in a month's time, what's the point? How long has he been at Dortmund for? Sorry guys, I always go into bloody tangents once I get into looking at the cards, especially the summary as well. I don't want to like bang on about anything. I just want to see how long he's been at Dortmund for, like season-wise. Upcoming transfer. Dortmund to without a club. Bloody hell. Savage, mate. So he's actually been there. Oh, he went on loan for... Dude, I am so confused by this website. 2018. We're not going to get an end of era of Witsel. He hasn't been there long enough, boys. But, I thought he'd been there longer than that. He must have spent some time away. It's a good card. It's a good card. It's a very good card. It's a very, very, very good card in terms of being there, being a presence, breaking the play up. Like I said, his positioning is insane. He's a great box-to-box midfielder, and I think you could utilise him in two positions. CDM, either solely, he's not going to get too forward, to 4 forwards, because he's got medium work rates, and he's not going to fall too far back either once the possession is switched hands. And I think he'd work as an outside centre mid, either in a 4-3-1-2 or 2-1 as the wide centre mid, even the central centre mids, or a 4-1-2-1-2 as the wide centre mids. Otherwise, 4-4-2, perfect in that. 4-2-3-1, perfect in that. I just believe he can play CDM and CM though, nothing else. He's quite restricted to that area. But personally, I wouldn't want to play him anywhere else, you know what I mean? He's a very good player in that aspect, and he's got all the qualities to be a fantastic player for your team. My overall rating for Axel Witsel, dude, I've just looked at his rating. This is very coincidental. 9.3 from myself. By the way, I do all the graphics before I do the commentary, and I've just realized it's literally his rating 93, so it's a 9.3. But that isn't the reason why. The reason why he's getting a 9.3 is because he's very useful to a lot of different teams. He's a great linkable player as well. Dortmund's got, like, in the Bundesliga, you can link a lot of players to Axel Witsel, and one of the team of seasons, for example, Erling Haaland's future Manchester City striker. Strong link right there. Jobs are good, and boys. As far as enjoyment goes, I liked what he had to offer. I really liked what he had to offer. With the 4-star, his ability to get forwards and his ability to defend at an exceptional level at times. I mean, those defensive stats, you literally see them on the screen right now. They wouldn't go amiss in a centre-back, a top-tier centre-back. Especially 93 defensive awareness, which are CDMs, that is a rarity. If you want to boost it up, you could get that to 99 quite easily. I think the Shadow Anchor would, well, one of them takes it to 98, but you could definitely get that to 99. So for me, enjoyment will be a 9.1. I thought he ran the show to 90 midfields, and sometimes it's not just the skills that provide enjoyments. It is the sheer ability to put yourself over the pitch and do a good job in every single area. And I think that summarized Axel Witsel very, very well. As for the price, the thing is, the price, it's a good price. What would he be on the market, though? I think he'd be around the same price. I'm going to say it. I reckon Axel Witsel on the market right now, even though the market is literally like, for like 95% of the players. Seeing Bruno Fernandes, mate. That guy's 90,000 coins. 90. I'm not saying 19. I'm not saying 900. 90K. 90,000 coins for Bruno Fernandes, team of the season. Axel Witsel, 93. He's currently going for 130 to 140. That's the minimum and maximum on the Xbox and the PlayStation. And I reckon it's somewhat worth. So for me, an 8.7 right there. I think you can get them a lot cheaper if you've got fodder. Just remember, SBCs, they come and they go. We'll probably get more midfielders throughout this promo. I mean, it's leaked every single day, so you'll probably see it somewhere. We'll probably get wide players, attacking players. So, depending on how long he's out for, just kind of hold your horses. Not literally, because, wait, where's that phrase even come from? Hold your horses, mate. But depending on how long he's out for, and I'm just going to check as well, I'd probably wait just a little bit to see if any more SBCs come out during the Bundesliga tots, if you want to enhance your Bundesliga. And I'm just seeing now he's out for 7 days. So that's the entirety of the Bundesliga team of the season. So you've got to the very end to decide whether you want to do this Bundesliga flashback. My value for coins, I think I said it, 8.7 anyways. Guys, that's going to be it for a review today, tonight, whatever you want to say. Anyone else that you do want to see reviewed on the channel, please leave it in the comment section below. I had a lot of different team of seasons, Erling Haaland, Diaby. By the way, Schlotterbeck, I probably won't review him on the channel. He is utterly sensational as a centre-back. And Manuel Neuer, he saved actually a lot of shots on me, which some keepers recently just haven't been saving. So that could be just good save for one night. But something to take hold of as well. Schlotterbeck was very, very good. Thank you very much for watching. Like if you enjoyed. We'll catch you in the next one.